You've probably seen the ads everywhere, but how does this product really perform? Today, we're taking a deep dive into its features, testing it in the real world, and deciding if it truly deserves a spot in your collection. The Micron 2600 2TB is a remarkable example of how far QLC quad-level cell SSD technology has evolved. Once seen as a budget option with limited durability and sluggish performance, this drive flips the narrative with high-end speeds, excellent efficiency, and real-world responsiveness, all in a cost-effective package aimed at both OEMs and power users. No-frills design, exceptional hardware. The Micron 2600 arrives in a standard M.2 2280 form factor with a bare PCB design, typical of OEM drives. But don't let the plain exterior fool you. Inside is Micron's 9th general QLC NAND, using 2048 gigabits dies. Meaning the 2 terabytes capacity is achieved with just 8 NAND dies, instead of the 16 typically required. This not only reduces physical complexity, but also helps with cooling and power efficiency. This drive is among the first to use Micron's 276-layer QLC NAND G9, featuring 3.6 GBs peak I/O throughput, setting the stage for potential use in PCIe Gen 5 SSDs in the future. Under the hood is a Phison E29T DRAM-less controller, a more power-efficient variant based on the popular E27T platform. It supports PCIe 4.0x4, LDPC, ECC Gen 7, direct storage, and even machine learning-based flash management technologies, typically reserved for high-end TLC drives. Additionally, Micron's adaptive write technology, AWT, boosts QLC write performance significantly, helping it outperform many TLC-based competitors in real-world use. Performance fast, consistent, and surprisingly strong. In Crystal Disk Mark, the Micron 2600 2TB hits the advertised 7000 MBs sequential read speed with ease and surprises with sequential write speeds that exceed many mainstream QLC and TLC drives. More impressively, 4K random read at low Q depths QD1, usually a weak point for QLC, matches top-tier TLC drives, translating into faster boot times and application launches. Micron rates this drive at 1000 KIOPS read, 1100 KIOPS write. But testing showed actual write IOPS peaking at 1.5 million. A figure that exceeds even enthusiast-grade SSDs. In Atto benchmarks, the drive delivers stable throughput, starting from 128 kilobytes file sizes, showing strong suitability for multitasking and productivity workloads, gaming, creative work, and PS5 compatibility. In a real-world data transfer test involving 100 gigabytes of mixed files, 62,000 items, the 2600 2TB maintained consistent performance, despite slightly slower speeds compared to some high-performance TLC drives. However, those drives typically consume more power and generate more heat, whereas the Micron 2600 maintains performance within a tight thermal and power envelope, making it ideal for thin laptops and enterprise systems. Gaming performance also exceeded expectations. In 3DMark's SSD gaming test, which simulates loading games like Call of Duty, recording gameplay, and installing large titles, the Micron 2600 emerged as the fastest QLC SSD ever tested by Tweaktown, even outperforming some TLC PCIe Gen 4 drives. For PlayStation 5 users, the drive offers sequential read speeds above Sony's 5500 MBs minimum requirement, making it a viable expansion option. However, a third-party heatsink is required for PS5 installation, such as those offered by Sabrent or Alutung, since the drive does not include one out-of-the-box real-world responsiveness and energy efficiency. The PCMark 10 full system drive benchmark confirmed what synthetic tests suggested. Micron 2600 2TB handles everyday workloads, booting Windows, opening Adobe apps, launching games, and moving large files, with smooth and consistent responsiveness, even after logging over 204 gigabytes of data written during the benchmark. The drive showed no signs of throttling or slowdown. In the Quick System Drive benchmark, a more consumer-focused simulation, the 2600 again topped every other QLC SSD ever tested by Tweaktown, and even surpassed many premium TLC drives using 8-channel PCIe Gen 4 controllers. Given this is a DRAM-less OEM drive, the results are nothing short of impressive. Another key highlight is power efficiency. The Micron 2600 runs cool, consumes little power, and is built to operate reliably in space. Constrained or thermally limited environments, ideal for ultrabooks, compact PCs, and enterprise deployments. Final verdict. The Micron 2600 2TB challenges everything you thought you knew about QLC SSDs. Thanks to next-generation NAND, smart firmware, and efficient controller design, it delivers top-tier real-world performance, gaming capability, and excellent thermal power behavior at a price that's significantly lower than high-end TLC drives. If you're building a compact workstation, gaming rig, or looking for a reliable drive in a laptop or PS5, the Micron 2600 proves that QLC no longer means compromise. This isn't just a solid SSD for the price, it's a standout SSD, period.